Welcome, welcome, gospel musicians. Thank you for joining me here today for another quick tip tutorial. Over the past few weeks, we've been looking at, some simpler but powerful techniques that you can use to add spices to your playing. And this week will be no different. This week, we're going to be looking at octaves. Do you use octaves in your playing? And what are some of the interesting things you can do with octaves? We're going to talk about that. But before we do that, if you're new to the channel and you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, you're doing yourself a disservice. Hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so that each week when we release a tutorial, you can be notified and be on top of that. For my diehards subscribers who've been with me for a while, hey, I love chatting with you in the comments. So don't be afraid to jump in that comment section and let me know what you think about the video. Octaves, octaves, octaves. Stay tuned for that. All right, we're back. So what are octaves? Basically, it's just playing same notes, but 8 notes apart. So we can play a C sharp, and we can play it like that. And a lot of the times, we can use octaves to play melodies, and that gives it, a sort of fuller sound. So I can do stuff like... Octaves gives it a nice touch, a nice feel. Sometimes some of the things we do, or I do, to make my octaves sound interesting is to what we call rolling the notes. So you have... So yeah. A lot of things you can do with octaves. I use it to play licks. So instead of just playing a solo line, I just do it in... Sometimes I do it in octaves, and it sounds good. I often use octaves in the left hand also when I'm doing certain bass movements. So if I'm doing that same song again, which is Give Thanks with a Grateful Heart. Give thanks with a grateful heart. Give thanks to the Holy One. See that? So I can use octaves in the left when I'm doing certain movements, left hand and right hand, and that just gives you something additional to add to your arsenal. Instead of using single lines, octaves make it fuller. Now, important things about playing octave, I'm going to show you now, is a technique behind that. The best way to practice octaves is with your scale. I like to do my major scales, minor scales, pentatonic blues, but also most importantly the chromatic scales. Now when we're playing all white notes for octaves, I keep it 1 and 5. And this is something I do practice. Now the cool things behind, or the important things behind practicing octave is you keep a nice firm wrist, and once you span your hand to reach the octave, you keep that firm, see? So it's not loose. My fingers have a nice sort of like a curved shape because my hands are bigger. If your hands are smaller, you might need to do a full stretch, but my hands are a little bit bigger, so I know exactly the shape to give me an octave. And when I'm playing all white keys, it's just finger 1 and 5. Now it changes when you're doing black key and white key, a combination, especially for guys with bigger hands. Again, if your hands are a little bit smaller where you really have to give it a full stretch to reach an octave, then you might realize that it's easier for you to just do everything, regardless of black key or white key, using finger 1 and 5. But for the guys with bigger hands, you're going to realize that if you do 1 and 5 for everything, it gets a little tricky. I mean, I can do it, but it doesn't feel comfortable. It's easier for me to go finger 4 on the black keys, finger 5 on the white keys. So if I'm practicing my chromatic scale, you'll probably see me do something like... And this is something I've been doing for years, so that's why it's easy for me to switch between fingers 4 and 5 like that. But again, if your hands are smaller, you can use all 5s. So that's one of the tricks for playing octaves, is being able to do that stuff. Practice all your scales in octaves using the appropriate fingers or pentatonic. Very important. And that's what I got for you guys this week on octaves. It's simple, but yet powerful when you use it in the right way to add movements and that full sound to your playing. Awesome? Cool? So go for it and go practice some octaves. Thanks for watching. My name is Warren McPherson. This is the channel where we give out proven tips and advice on gospel piano playing. If you want more stuff like this that goes a lot deeper, head over to pianolessonwithwarren.com. Check out the membership we have over there. We have dozens of courses, dozens of song breakdowns. We have lead sheets, MIDI files, cheat sheets, quizzes, just everything you need to strengthen your musical foundation and take it to the next level. All right, so until then, keep listening, keep singing, keep practicing. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, notification bell, and throw a comment in the comment section so we can get to know each other. All right? See you next week, where we're going to do some more quick tips. Simple but powerful stuff to improve your playing. Bye for now.